Hello you guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't already know me, my name's Brittany, and if you're new here, feel free to leave a like, drop a comment, and consider subscribing, because that'd be really cool and it'd help me out a lot. And don't be afraid to hit that little notification bell to get notified every single time that I post, because it is very, very rarely, if ever, like I'm talking maybe once a month, maybe once every other month, just because I'm a very busy person. I love YouTube, I love making videos, love editing them and posting them, and it's just trying to do this on top of work is a lot, you know? As you guys can already tell from the title, today I'm going to be talking about embracing my spots, my body hair, just, you know, my condition. For those of you that don't already know me, since I was really young, like I remember when I was like 8 months old, I would get constant ear infections. I had an extremely rare bone disease. I had to get my tonsils and adenoids removed. I had a tumor removed on my eye. I had cat scratch fever. Like, I've just always had something going on, like something medically, which is why I hate living in America, because I'm gonna be a really old person suffering because of the lack of health insurance. But that's cool, you know, that's fine, whatever, I'll just die. It's all cool. It's all good. Who needs free health insurance when you have like a plethora of different health conditions that are basically untreated? It's cool, it's whatever, you know, it's fine. It's just America. Just American thing. So I went to the doctor because I'm gonna insert some videos and pictures here, starting from when I first noticed the spots developing, and then, you know, weeks and months later. So it started with this one really large lump on my leg. So like, it started with this one right here, that really big one. It used to be like, now there's like, now there's like this, it's like faded more, but it used to, I'll show you pictures. It started out like that big, and then it got darker and darker, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger till now it's about this big. And it just sort of like developed this weird scaly like texture over top of it. So, you know, I wasn't really too concerned. I thought maybe like it's just a ringworm, you know, I'll put some freaking nail polish on it and it'll go away, because it looked like a ringworm. It was in like a little ring, and I was like, oh, it's a ringworm. So I went to my doctor anyway, and she told me, yeah, I think it's a ringworm. So she gave me this stuff to try and treat it. It's called ketoconazole. I used that for about 2 weeks, and it didn't work. So she sent me to a dermatologist, and then that dermatologist also said it looks like ringworm. But by the time I saw that dermatologist, the cream that she was giving me wasn't working, so during that time, it decided to spread here, all over the back of my neck. I know you probably can't see a lot of these, because they've faded a lot. Like, they used to be way redder right here on my wrist. I'll just insert some videos and pictures right now of where they all are at and how bad they are. But yeah, during that time that my doctor, you know, was trying to get me to treat it as ringworm, it wasn't working. So she sent me to a dermatologist. By that point, it had spread basically all over my entire body. So the dermatologist, and she was like, oh, I think it's ringworm too. And I was like, it can spread like this? She was like, yeah, if you don't treat ringworm, it can spread over your entire body. And I was like, I've been treating it though, and it's still spreading. Bitch, what the fuck? So she takes this like really gentle, like scrapey thing, and she went on the back of my neck and she gently like scraped some of the skin flakes off, and she put it under a microscope, and she said it didn't look like ringworm, because normally you'd be able to see like the fungus, because ringworm, contrary to popular belief, is not an actual worm, it's just the fungus that grows on the skin. So you'd be able to see the fungus, that, and you can shine a special light over it, and it, you know, it would glow under the light. Fungi grows under certain lights. So yeah, she's like, it doesn't look like a fungus because I can't see anything on the microscope, but I'm still gonna give you pills to try and treat it as if it's ringworm. So she gave me something called terbutaline. It was a course of, again, like 1 to 2 weeks, and it was a white pill about this big, and it tasted like shit, bro. Like, I don't dry swallow. Like, I put water in my mouth, I throw the pill into the water, and I swallow it. And even then, I could still taste, like, the aftertaste of the pill. It was a nasty pill. Anyway, it didn't work. So, like I thought, it's not fucking ringworm, bro. Anyway, it's a medical practice. You know, that's why they call it a medical practice, because they're all practicing. It's, you know, they're humans trying to do superhuman things, out here trying to save people's lives, you know, playing God. When that didn't work, I scheduled an appointment earlier than what my next appointment was supposed to be, because I was getting really concerned because they're starting to itch and they're like going everywhere, bro, like all over my entire body. I'm not able to shave anymore because if I shave, then they will get ripped open and start bleeding and then probably spread even more. So, went back in and he decided to cut one off. You can't really, it's only, it's right there. It's only 2 stitches. But there's a whole bunch of the spots. See, here's some right here on my hip. So he cut one off. And he sent it out to a lab. That's called a biopsy, by the way. Excuse me. And I'm still waiting for the results to come back. It should take about 10 days, and I got this cut off like 2 days ago, so still got a good while to go before I have, you know, an absolute answer. But before he even cut it off, he said it's a type of rosacea. I cannot pronounce the word before the rosacea. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing rosacea right. So I'm just gonna insert a screenshot of the condition that I have and like a description of it and what it's called, because I can't pronounce that word. Here you go, right up here. Yeah, he diagnosed me with that. It's a type of rosacea, so basically it's characterized by starting as one giant spot and then spreading with smaller spots all over the body. But he said it usually starts on, like, your trunk. So, like, on your stomach or your back, or, like, it's a really, if this is rosacea or a type of rosacea or whatever, it's a really bizarre type, according to him. So, just to play it safe, he decided to cut one of them off and test it, just in case it's, like, you know, cancer or anything like that. Hopefully it's not. I'm pretty sure I'm just good. But yeah, recently in my, like, personal life and online, but mostly in my personal life, I get a lot of comments about my body hair, you know? And it's, like, kind of shitty. Like, I used to shave. I used to shave my armpits, my vagina, my legs, my, like, sometimes I'd shave my arms, but, like, my body hair is blonde on my arms, so you can't really see it anyway. But yeah, I used to shave, you know? I used to, you know, hate having body hair on me, and I thought it was gross and unclean and all of this other bullshit, because that's what Americans, you know, the American society, beauty standards breed you to believe. When in Europe, like, a lot of girls have body hair. In other parts of the world, it's perfectly normal for women to have body hair just like men. So it took a while of, like, trying to unlearn that, you know, thought process, like, trying to realize the fact that, like, it's okay that I can't shave. Like, I miss shaving because I feel dirty. I know I'm not dirty just by having body hair, but, like, you know, I get comments, like, even from my family, like, why don't you shave? Girls don't need to have hairy legs or armpits, you need to shave. And it's like, bitch, I wish I could, the fuck. Like, if I shave, I'm gonna cut myself open on these freaking bumps. Like, what am I gonna do, shave around them and then just have this giant patch of hair? No, I think the fuck not. Like, so yeah. I have started to realize that, like, American beauty standards are fucked, and it's really fucking with my head, you know? Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with me having body hair, but it's so hard to, like, maintain that thought process, especially when everybody around you is telling you otherwise. Like, some people really can't shave because of medical issues that they have, or just even because of pure choice, you know? They like the way their body looks with body hair, and there shouldn't be anything wrong with that, you know? But for some reason there is in America, so that's the tea on that. I'm just gonna wait till the results come in telling me whether or not this is, like, cancerous, non-cancerous, if it's actually a type of rosacea, if it's, like, actually a ringworm, which I highly doubt at this point, otherwise the ringworm treatments would have worked. Yeah, if anybody else has a condition similar to this, please reach out to me and like give me tips on like reducing itchiness and reducing the appearance of the bumps, because I asked my doctor and he told me there's no cure for it. Like it can be helped with treatment, so like lotion and moisturizing a lot, but I already do that and it's still not really helping. So if anybody out there has some like tips, that'd be really cool and really appreciated. Like, fuck, dude. Sometimes like I just like I live in Florida, okay? I'm turning on my fan, so if you hear a humming noise over here, that's my fan. Okay, a bitch lives in Florida. So I usually, like even in the winter, am wearing shorts and a t-shirt or a tank top. And since this condition, I haven't done that. Like, the only time I wear short pants and short shirts are at home now, like for pajamas. I don't feel comfortable hanging out with friends wearing my, you know, short sleeve clothing like I used to, no matter how hot it is, because I feel like shit, you know? Like, I have all these weird spots on me, and like, where I work, I can't have long sleeves because I work at a hospital, so I wear scrubs, and they're short sleeves. They're long pants, luckily, but they're short sleeve. And I literally have coworkers, like, ask me, like, what are those spots on you? And it's like, okay, I get that, like, seeing spots on somebody could be, you know, like, oh, what if they have, like, an STD? But it's like, do you know how STDs are spread? Like, typically through vagina and penis, like, blood contact, like, blood or feces contact. So that even if you think somebody has an STD, it's still not a good reason to ask them what the spots are growing on them or whatever growths they have going on. Like, I don't know who raised y'all. Like, I have full-grown adults. It'd be different if it were children, you know? That's different. They're curious. You know, they don't have the social capacity to understand those aren't appropriate questions. But when these are grown adults sitting down asking you, why do you have those scars on you? Why do you have those marks on you? Why do you have, like, these little growths on you? Like, none of your damn business, bitch. The fuck? Like, I cut myself, bitch. I'm trying to die. Like, some of us have been through it. Some of us are trying to die out here. Like, yes, I have scars. Yes, I have marks. That's none of your fucking business. Unless you are a physician or a psychiatrist or psychologist, you're not in the position to be asking people about the marks on their bodies. Welcome to my TED Talk, bitch. Like, anyway, I just feel like I don't even want to leave my house, dude. Like, I don't put my hair up. I finally can. Like, it grew out long enough now that I can put it up in, like, a ponytail or a bun. But I still don't, because I have these spots on the back of my neck. And then people see them, and then they poke them. And they're like, what is this? And I'm like, it's AIDS, bitch. Don't fucking touch me. Fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Like, how you gonna poke my spot and ask what the fuck it is? It's fucking AIDS, bitch. Now you got AIDS. Think you leave me the fuck alone? Like, who raised y'all? But yeah, if anyone else out there has this, just please feel free to like give me some tips, help a bitch out. I feel like I have the plague or like leprosy, and I don't. Like, it's literally something that's not contagious. It's something that doesn't have a cure, but like, it's just embarrassing, you know? Like, so that's what I've been trying to do lately, is just embrace my body hair and embrace my spots or my little growths. Like, and it's taken me a long time. Like, it took me years to accept the fact that I have stretch marks, and to accept the fact that I'm like, that I can pinch over an inch off my, you know, waistline and shit like that. So it's gonna take me even longer now to adjust to these marks all over my body. Like, I don't know, to some people out there, you may be just, like, rolling your eyes and being like, there's so many other important things that you could be worried about and you could be embarrassed about. It's like, okay, but I have people asking me every single day what's wrong with me, and I don't even really know what's exactly wrong with me. Do you see why this is frustrating? Like, a bitch has just been going through it. I'm still on probation, too. I'm still, like, going to a river region. Like, I've got so much on my plate, plus, like, work and trying to go to college, and whew, a bitch is tired. But yeah, that being said, I really hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, amazing rest of your week, amazing rest of your night, month, year, whatever the fuck. Just know that I love you, I care about you. If you haven't heard it enough lately, You are important. You are setting out to do great things, and you will accomplish those great things. Whatever you set your mind to accomplish, you will accomplish it. I believe in you. If someone hasn't told you it yet, I'm proud of you. I believe in you. You are important. You have a purpose. You're doing great things. Remember, if you can't be good, you better be good at it.